Good Friday evening. We will get started here in just a second or two. Hey, good evening, Ben. Glad you can make it. And I'm glad it's the weekend. This has been a long week. I am tired. Sucks getting older. Can't stay up as late. Yeah, I understand, Ben. I'm like you. A lot of times I like to go ahead and sort things and and get things kind of taken care of after the video. But I'm tired. I got out and mowed the grass this evening, and I've got a cordless lawnmower, and two of the three batteries I have for it are smaller batteries. So it had been over a week since I cut the grass, so it was a little extra strain on those batteries. So all three died before I got my yard finished. So I came in, was waiting around for one of them to charge up enough to finish the backyard because I didn't want to get up and do it tomorrow. So I will probably hit the sack shortly after this video, and then tomorrow morning I'll get busy sorting everything. But we'll give it another minute or two before we get started here. I know a couple of people were going to try to get on the video. Hey, good evening, Mark. Whew. So yeah, excuse me, guys, if y'all hear me yawn in the video. Hey, good evening, AJ. I missed the soccer box that you had in your break, Ben. When I was watching the video the other day, but I can only imagine what that was like. Well, while we've got a couple people in here, while we're waiting for a few more. Oh, cool. Mark, it seems like a lot of people are pulling autos from Big Lead. I mean, I bought a hobby box last year for myself, and I got a Acuna rookie. I mean, not a rookie, but an Acuna auto. And I mean, I was floored. I thought, I just don't. This isn't a product you associate with autographs, but I've got 2 boxes for myself. I've only opened a couple of packs from one of the boxes because I didn't want to. I kind of wanted this to, you know, be fun and new to me as well. But what I've seen, I like. Um, I hate that the boxes and the packs per box are smaller this year. Yeah, the bunt set was that was a fun set. I mean, I like the cheap sets. I like the sets that are aimed at the beginning collectors or the kids or whatever. Because I mean, that's how I see myself. I'm a big kid, and you know, it was fun last week opening the select. And I bought a blaster for myself, but I still, if I had the, I know I'm probably in the minority, but if I had to choose, I'm choosing something like this over something like this all day long. And it's not because of the no logos or anything like that. I could care less. I like Panini's baseball products, but yeah, Bunt was a fun set. I liked it. I mean, I don't care anything for digital cards, but um, I thought it was fun. All right, guys, let me ask you a quick question before we get started here. So I mentioned I got a blaster of Select for myself, and mine had a hit in it. Anthony K of Toronto. I'm not familiar with that name. I didn't know if anybody else knew anything about this guy. Napkin Dune is here. Good evening, sir. All right. Well, it's about 5 after. Well, it's about 10 o'clock. My clock on my laptop is a little fast. So we're right at 10 o'clock. So we'll go ahead and get this going. We'll get this going. Actually, you know what? In my haste to get ready this evening, I forgot to pull my list of who got who. So give me 1 second. Let me pull that real quick. All right. Thanks for the info there on that guy. Appreciate that. All righty. And if you can stick around to the end of the video, I'll show off what we're going to do next week. I was originally going to do that this week, but I figured since this was new and recently released, I didn't want to sit on it too long. Empty box. Now, I have not seen this in retail stores yet. Do the blasters are they featuring cards on the blasters like they did the last 2 years? Has anybody seen them in the stores yet? Just curious. Oh, cool. I've not been on Trading Card Database. I've got a couple trades I need to update, and I've got a couple of proposals that I really need to get to. Been so busy since making up time from being off work last week, so I need to get busy on that. All right, guys. So we will get started here. Rainbow foils are 1 in 38, black and white 1 in 75, red foil 1 in 3820. Roll calls are 1 in 4, 1 in 1938 is the autograph version. Ballpark oddities 1 in 554. Flipping out 1 in 4, and the autograph versions are 3,862. Star caricature reproductions are 1 in 4. Defensive wizards are 1 in 4. Autograph versions are 1 in 2,818. Big league autographs are 1 in 78. And then there are several parallels for those. So, like I said, what I've seen so far, I like. So we'll get busy. Hey, good evening, Roy. Thanks for joining us tonight. All right, first card is a Buck, Kevin Newman for the Pirates. Anthony Rendon. Freddie Freeman. Trent Grisham, rookie for San Diego. Walker Buehler, Dodgers. Freddie Galvis, Reds. It's a good photo. The orange are 1 per pack, and these are, man, this is like safety orange. This is bright. Tommy Edman for the Cardinals. Eugenio Suarez flipping out for the Reds. There's up there. Ryan Braun for the Brewers, and a Josh Bell for the Bucks. So first and last card of the pack goes to the Buccos. Didi Gregorius for the Phillies. Christian Yelich, Brewers. Aaron Judge for the Yankees. The cards with the multiple players. In the past, I've gone to random.org and put all the information in, but one of my buddies that also does breaks, and a couple of other people I've seen, they've started doing, like, on these multiplayer cards, that it goes to the player on the left, as a way of kind of, making that tiebreaker. So in this case, it'll go to the Mariners, since we got Malik Smith there. Oscar Mercado for Cleveland. It's our first defensive Wizards. Matt Chapman for the A's. Just so cool. I like those. Ooh, got an orange Ozzy Albies. Trout for the Angels. Hyunjin Ryu for the Blue Jays, and Andres Munoz for San Diego. Isan Diaz for the Fish. Nico Goodrum for the Tigers. Daniel Murphy, Rockies. Multi-card here for the saves leader. So this will go to Kirby Yates of the Padres. He's on the left. Mitch Haniger, Mariners. Here's our caricature reproduction of Lindor. Christian Walker, orange parallel. Yordan Alvarez for Houston. AJ Puck for the A's. And a Fernando Tatis. The caricature cards, I cannot say that word. They, I think they look better than they did last year. Some good action. There's some good action shots. Carlos Correa for the trash cans. For the trash Trastros. Trey Mancini. Gleiber for the Yankees. Salvador Perez for the Royals. Harold Ramirez for the Fish. Daywell Lugo, Tigers. Oh, nice. Bo Bichette, parallel rookie. Go ahead and get that one sleeved up. So first rookie roll call, Ohtani for the Angels. Aaron Savale, Cleveland, and Marcus Semien for the A's. Good evening, Paul. Glad you can make the break. All right, we got Buster Posey for the Giants. Trevor Bauer, Reds. Multi-card goes to the left, which will be Trout for the Angels. Yadier Molina, Cardinals. Danny Santana, Rangers. Got our next rookie roll call, Yordan Alvarez for Houston. Our parallel is Brian Anderson for the Fish. Corey Seager and David Price for the Dodgers. And a RBI leaders goes to the left, so that will be Jose Abreu for the White Sox. Yeah, I agree, Paul. It's a good mix of the portrait and landscape cards. Roberto Perez for Cleveland. Hunter Dozier, Kansas City. CC Sabathia for the Yankees. David Peralta for the Diamondbacks. Brendan McKay for the Rays. Another flipping out, Max Muncy for the Dodgers. Our parallel is Hunter Renfroe for the Rays. Brandon Belt, Giants. Sonny Gray, Reds. ERA leaders goes to the left, so that will be Hyunjin Ryu for the Dodgers. All right, first card, we got innings pitched leaders. So it'll go to Verlander and the Astros. Chris Bryant, Cubs. Austin Meadows, Rays. Anthony Rendon, Angels. AL home run leaders. So that'll be Jorge Soler for the Royals. Jesus Luzardo for the A's. Sin Soo Choo parallel. Oh, nice. Blackman, defensive Wizards. That's pretty cool. Shane Bieber for Cleveland, and Whit Merrifield for Kansas City. All right, we got a Vlad Jr. That's got to be the home run derby. Yep. Orlando Arcia for Milwaukee. Chris Archer, Pittsburgh. Alex Young for Arizona. Jose Ramirez. Paul Goldschmidt. Character reproduction. Jake Rogers is our parallel. This will go to Strasburg and the Nats. D. Gordon, Mariners. And Josh Donaldson for the Twins. Still a little bitter. He didn't re-sign with Atlanta, but hopefully Austin Riley will pick it up. All right, Pete Alonso leads off the next pack for the Mets. Keston, that guy, for the Brewers. CJ Cron for Detroit. Yasmani Grandal, White Sox. DJ LeMahieu for the Yankees. We got another roll call. Got Ariando this time. Nice. Mike Fears, parallel. Colton Wong for the Cardinals. Elvis Andrus for Texas. And Bryce Harper for the Phillies. All right, halfway through. Chris Paddock for the Padres. Cody Bellinger, Dodgers. This is the first Cole Hamels as a Brave that I've got. Nice. Blake Snell for the Rays. There's an Acuna. Will Smith for the Dodgers. Starling Marte parallel for the Diamondbacks. And here's a roll call for the Brew Crew. So, Mark, are you saying his last name is pronounced like Hira? Keston Hira? I don't catch enough Brewers games to hear his name pronounced. Mike Soroka for the Braves and Zach Wheeler for Philly. All right, learn something new. Brian Reynolds leads it off for the Pirates. Nelson Cruz, Twins. Javier Baez for the Cubs. Eugenio Suarez, Reds. Stolen bases leader goes to Acuna. Tim Anderson flipping out. Dakota Hudson for the Cardinals. Josh Hader, Brewers. Our parallel is Nicky Lopez. And I saw this peek out. Nice. Jack Flaherty for the Cardinals. All right. Man. You know, that's a sticker. But at least Topps got the sticker on straight. Not autographed. I mean, not numbered, but hey, that's okay. Let's see. Yep. Carey, cards on cards. He took his Cardinals like he normally does and paid off. So cool. All right, let's jump back in here. Kevin Kiermaier for the Rays. Yordan Alvarez, Astros. Evan Longoria, Giants. Trevor Story, Rockies. Wins leaders. We'll go to Scherzer and the Nats. Freed. From the box solicits, we got a Javier Baez, defensive Wizards. And another Cub, Nico Hoerner, parallel. Former Brave Mike Minor for the Rangers. Mike Trout for the Angels. And a Cole Calhoun for the Diamondbacks. Well, the way things are selling, who knows if Bigley, will even stay at $30 a box. I'm starting to see what Series 2's selling for, or at least what people are trying to get for it. I haven't been out anywhere to look to see if it's out on shelves near me, but I sure ain't paying those inflated prices. All right, Robbie Ray, Diamondbacks. Michael Chavis, Red Sox. Doubles leaders for the NL. Goes to Rendon and Washington. Jock Peterson, Dodgers. Joey Votto, Reds. Batting average leaders. We'll go to Tim Anderson and the White Sox. Carlos Carrasco, parallel. Matt Chapman, caricature. Mookie Betts for the Dodgers. That's the first Dodgers I've seen a card of his. And run scored Mookie. But we'll go to Boston this time. Oh, I was looking. I usually use birthday money each summer, and I'll pick up a box of Allen and Ginter, since that's my highlight of the year. And man, prices are crazy on that stuff. Justin Verlander, Houston. Jeff Samardzija, Giants. Ian Desmond, Rockies. Clayton Kershaw, Dodgers. Nick Senzel, Reds. Max Kepler for the Twins. Parallel batting average leaders, so it'll go to the Brew Crew for Yelich there. Joe Musgrove, Mike Trout, and a Randall Grichuk. Wins leaders for the AL, Verlander. Daniel Vogelbach, Mariners. Walks leaders goes to Who's that? Bregman? Yep, Bregman and the Astros. Lindor for Cleveland. McMahon, Colorado. Roll call Scherzer for the Nats. We got a Miguel Sano parallel. Michael Baez, Padres. Pete Alonso for the Mets. And Bregman for Houston. Yeah, there's been a couple of different Trouts. Well, the flashback or whatever they're called. Jonathan Schoop for Paul's Tigers there. Bryce Harper, Phillies. Ahmed Rosario for the Mets. Strikeout leaders will go to DeGrom and the Mets. Pujols for the Angels. Stroman for the Mets. Man, Brewers are well represented tonight. A parallel there for Yelich. We got a flipping out for Judge. Strasburg for the Nationals and Stanton. Giancarlo. Jose Berrios for the Twins. Greinke for the Astros. Trey Turner for the Nats. Nomar Mazara, White Sox. Scherzer for the Nats. Paul DeJong, Defensive Wizards. For the Birds, Malik Smith, parallel. For the Mariners. Andrelton Simmons for the Angels. Victor Robles for the Nats. And Jose Abreu for the White Sox. Last pack of the first box. Zach Collins for the White Sox. Biggio, Blue Jays. Altuve, Astros. Keuchel for the White Sox. That's a good photo. Getting bombarded, looks like, with ice and sunflower seeds. Kyle Schwarber. Oh, we got a Trout. Those are colorful. Jesus Aguilar for the Fish. Trout again. Cano for the Mets. And Cruz for the Twins. So, fun box. Get the stack of base out of the way. Once we get through the box, we'll do a recap. Empty box. All right. Good luck. Box number 2. Start off with Strasburg for the Nats. Murphy. Let me pull those down here. Muncy for the Dodgers. Moustakas, Reds. Player on the left will be Yelich. There's a Vlad Jr. flipping out. Got a Seager parallel for the Dodgers. Chapman, Yanks. La Stella for the Angels, and McNeil for the Mets. Machado for the Padres. Jose Urquidy, Astros. Aquino for the Reds. Malik Smith, Mariners. Nicky Lopez, Royals. Brian Anderson for the Fish. Michael Chavez parallel for the Red Sox. Oh, cool. Check that out. Get that Trout defensive Wizards. Nice. Yohan Moncada for the White Sox. Patrick Corbin for the Nationals. So who's building this set? Is anybody else planning to build the set, or are you just doing your team? I'm definitely going to build it. Syndergaard for the Mets. Eloy for the White Sox. Arenado, Colorado. Jake Rogers, rookie for the Tigers. Ozzie Albies for the Braves. Got a Tatis. Harold Ramirez for the Fish as our parallel. Conforto, for the Mets. Polanco, Twins. Springer for the Dodgers. For the Astros. Jonathan Villar for the Marlins. Kepler for the Twins. Segura, Phillies. Carrasco, Cleveland. Gurriel Jr., Blue Jays. We got a DeGrom roll call, and that's cool. I love it when they when you've got a pitcher doing something other than pitching. So that's cool. I like that. All right, AL RBI leader to the left, Jose Abreu, White Sox. Howie Kendrick, Nationals. Gio Urshela for the Yankees. And Ramon Laureano for the A's. Wonder if he caught the ball. Good photo. Brandon Woodruff, Brewers. Keller for the Pirates. Ichiro for the Mariners. Hosmer, Padres. Trout, award winner for the Angels. Matt Olson for the A's. Rendon. Here is Jorge Soler, flipping out for the Royals. Hanser Alberto for the Orioles, and a Gary Sanchez for the Yankees. Strikeout leaders will go to Garrett Cole and the Astros. Jorge Alfaro for the Fish. Luis Robert. Is this the I'm showing my ignorance there. Is this the guy that everybody's chasing in Series 2? Rookie for the White Sox. Tim Anderson, White Sox. Verlander, Astros. Aquino flipping out for the Reds. Mitch Haniger is our parallel. Ohtani, Angels. Aguilar for the Fish, and Sano for the Twins. That's the guy. I'm so ready to watch some baseball, even if it's just 60 games. This guy for the Mariners. Mondesi for Royals. Yamamoto for the Fish. Rosario Twins. Rizzo Cubs. LeMahieu Defensive Wizards. David Price for the Dodgers is our parallel. Horner for the Cubs. Renfroe for the Rays. Fears for the A's. All right. Whip leaders go to Verlander in Houston. Fried for the Braves. Nola Phillies. Brandon Lowe for the Rays. Aquino Reds. Gavin Lux rookie for the Dodgers. Robbie Ray is our parallel for the Diamondbacks. Got a Balad Jr. Christian Walker, Diamondbacks, and Bogarts for the Red Sox. Aroldis Chapman, Yankees. Tellez, Blue Jays. Rhys Hoskins for Philly. Rodriguez, Red Sox. Walks leaders goes to Rhys Hoskins and the Phillies. Got a roll call. Soto, all fired up there. Salvador Perez is our parallel for Kansas City. Hits leaders for the AL. Whit Merrifield and the Kansas City. Chris Davis for the A's. John Means for Baltimore. The California. Ooh. Los Angeles Angels team card there. Paul DeJong, Cardinals. Shane Bieber for Cleveland. John Lester, Cubs. Charlie Morton for the Rays. Gio Urshela, Defensive Wizards. For the Yanks. Sonny Gray, parallel for the Reds. JD Martinez, Red Sox. Player to the left for the doubles leaders will be Mookie for the Red Sox, and a Mike Yastrzemski for the Giants. Kluber, Texas. Verlander, Houston. Samardzija, Giants. Home run leaders, Pete Alonso and the Mets. Clayton Kershaw, Dodgers. Senzel, Reds. Trevor Bauer for the Reds. Trey Mancini. Castillo, Reds. And slugging percentage will go to Yelich and the Brewers. Ian Desmond for the Rockies. Verlander for the wins leader. Vogelbach, Mariners. Bregman for the walks leader. Lindor for Cleveland. Roll call. Is that Max Kepler for the Twins. Benintendi calling himself safe there. Clevenger for Indians. Brendan Rodgers, Rockies. And saves leader will go to Roberto Osuna and the Astros. Who grabbed the, let me see who grabbed the Astros. Roy. Well, Brew on Twitter. He might want to, maybe you can make him work out a trade. Because apparently he didn't see the tweet when I put out the signups for this box. Jonathan Schoop, Tigers. Harper, Phillies. McMahon for the Rockies. DeGrom for the Mets. Pujols and Aaron Hicks flipping out for New York. Our orange parallel is the ERA leaders for Ryu and the Dodgers. Kyle Seager, Mariners. Matthew Boyd for the Tigers. And Paul Goldschmidt for the Cardinals. Yeah, the look and the feel, they're just, that does have a little bit of a Fleer tradition vibe going on here. Ahmed Rosario for the Mets, Berrios for the Twins, Greinke Astros, Stroman Mets, Mazzara White Sox, Scherzer Nationals, and slugging percentage goes to Trout and the Angels. Defensive Wizards, Scott Kingery for Philly. Tigers team set complete. Well, good. Great. Gallo and Pujols. Maybe we can get you some more. We've got 4 packs left, so maybe we can get you an orange parallel, Paul. Kyle Lewis, Mariners. Miguel Franco for the Royals. Player to the left. Is that Flaherty? Yep. Nunez. Garrett Cole for the Yankees. George Springer, Defensive Wizards. Scott Kingery for the Philly. Austin Riley for the Braves. Look at that. There you go, Paul. Lugo, orange parallel for you. And, whoa. Oh. Hey, Wade, are you watching? Okay. It's a foil parallel. 1 of 1. Let me get this thing in a sleeve before. Man. Red foil parallel. 1 of 1. Sweet. So somebody tweet Wade. Right, I'm going to. He's usually on, but nice. Man, I'm going to get a top loader for this one too. There you go, Wade. Congratulations. Congratulations. Indeed. I've only opened about probably 6 packs of the one of the boxes I have, and I got a foil parallel of somebody. One of the they're numbered to 100, I think. But yeah, those red ones were red foil, and I didn't know they were. I mean, it has the asterisks for that. That it's signifies that it's serially numbered, but it's 1 in 3,820 packs. So, ka-ching. All right. Always fun to pull good stuff for you guys, man. Brandon Crawford for the Giants. Blackman, Rockies. Alvarez, Houston. Carter Kieboom for the Nats. Lucas Giolito for the White Sox. Miguel Cabrera. I don't think we've got doubles of any of the inserts either. So good correlation. Brandon Belt parallel for Giants. Award winners Trout. Lorenzo Cain for the Brewers. And a Gregory Polanco for the Pirates. ERA leaders for the AL, Garrett Cole and Houston. Escobar, Diamondbacks. Devers, Red Sox. Solier, Royals. Alonso for the Mets. Arias for the Twins. Buster Posey, parallel for the Giants. Roll call, Robles for the Nats. Granderson for the Fish. Flaherty for the Redbirds. Last pack. Hits leaders. So that will go to Albies and the Braves. Wilson Contreras for the Cubs. Willie Adams, Rays. Acuna for the Braves. The non-swag version of McCutchen for Philly. Flipping out Tatis. Ketel Marte for the Diamondbacks. Solak, Rangers. Ohtani, Angels. And a Zach Gallen for the Diamondbacks. Hey, I'm trying my best to spread the wealth around, spread the love around for all the different teams. I was actually reading up on some players the other day, and I was reading up on Judge, and found some things about him that I admire. So we got a nice stack of the orange, which look really nice in hand. On my screen, they look a little washed out, but very nice. And we did get a Bichette. And the defensive Wizards, we may have come near the whole set. Springer, Kingery, Urshela, LeMahieu, Trout, DeJong, Baez, Blackman, and Chapman. Flipping out, Tatis, Hicks, Aquino, Solier, Guerrero Jr., Judge, Muncy, and Suarez. The roll call, which, if anybody remembers, I think it was a one and done set for Fleer. It was Dugout Express, something like that. These cards remind me of a subset in that set. So we got Robles, Kepler, Soto, DeGrom, Scherzer, Hirha, if I said that right, Ariando, Alvarez, and Ohtani. The character reproductions, we got Cabrera, Mancini, Guerrero Jr., Tatis Jr., Trout, Kepler, Chapman, Goldschmidt, and Lindor. Out of the first box, we got a autograph for Flaherty. And then the last hit was a doozy, the 1/1 red foil for Chris Archer. So fun times. And Wade, if you want to get that in your hands, you've got a fairly big stack as well. So if you want to go ahead and request shipping, go ahead and let me know, and I'll get those out to you next week. So yeah, thank you guys. Oh, hey Joey, thanks for dropping in. Definitely thank you guys for joining in. Thank you to Mark for the suggestion that we do Big League. I wasn't even really thinking of it. But what I had originally planned for tonight that we're going to do next week, we're going to go back several years to 1996. I've been looking to do this for a long time. It's been almost 10 years since I opened a box of this. And when I first started doing breaks, and I've been looking for quite a while, and I finally found them where it didn't cost me an arm and a leg, so I could, obviously keep the prices down. We're doing Topps Laser, not just Series 1, but Series 2 as well. So this will be next week's break, and this will be the last break for a week. I kind of last minute, I'm going out of town to visit some family up in Kentucky at a military base. So I'm not going to try to push it while I'm out of town. So we'll do this one next Friday. I'll get the signups posted this weekend, either tomorrow or sometime on Sunday. So if you're interested in this, please keep your eyes open. And I've got everything already ready since I was going to do this week. And the prices, I try to keep them as low as possible. But I don't think any team's more than, I think, $6. I think it's like $3 to $6 is the range or whatnot for the teams. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, I could find Series 2, but I couldn't find Series 1. I found a new vendor that had a nice selection of back stock, limited those, so I jumped on this and went ahead and got those. So this will be next week. I do have a couple of boxes that I also got in this order that will be coming up. But again, if y'all have got suggestions of something y'all would like to see, like Mark suggested the Big League this week, please send it on over. If it's new product, I can check with my LCS or some different outlets that I have now that I've gone to. So just let me know. And if you have a stack and you're ready, let me know. This upcoming week will be the last week, for a week that I'll be able to get those out. So if you would like to request shipping, let me know and I'll let you know. Or if you're still trying to fill up a box and you want to know where you stand in that, just let me know. I'll throw your cards in the box, send you a picture, let you know how many more breaks you can probably fit in there before your box is full. So thank you guys. Have a great evening. Have a great weekend. And I'll get a recap post up as soon as I can. In the meantime, y'all have a great one. We'll see you in the next video.